Okay, 132 is right there. That's understandable. And that's barely 19, so where's everything else?
Alright, well, we're doing audio this run. We'll see what happens. This is I'm recording. Jake's bobbing his head.
Who's Jake?
Little Jake from Adventure Time. He's bobbing his head to some lo-fi tunes. You know, like my intermissions and all that. You remember that?
I remember those. I kind of just want to pay someone to make me actual decent overlays that I don't have to use Streamlabs for. I'd rather give it to someone that actually like does the work for the art and not have to pay.
Yeah, you can go to what is that called?
Let me go to Twitter.
Not Twitter. No. You can go to, there's the websites for it that you can literally just pay someone commission to make you stuff. It's anywhere from like $20 to like
Fiverr?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Is that Fiverr?
Yeah, Fiverr.
I look at Fiverr and I think to myself, is that just people who want to become mercenaries but don't want to have to do illegal shit?
They want to become mercenaries. This is also the pre-log.
I got some also I guess we should hello, I guess we shouldn't start with a cold open in the first pilot up.
No, yeah, this is just a pre-log waiting on you to
waiting on me to what?
I don't know, to either start recording or not.
Oh no.
Do you want me to just use mine?
Let me see. I'm trying to create a file path over here real quick. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Alright, boom, go to OBS. Pop this bad boy. I should probably set everything up, huh? That would help. Am I breathing hard? Tell me. Don't lie to me.
You're not. I hate my 1.25 right shift key. It's a 1.25 instead of a 1.75. So I have to like make my pinky be able to hit it. It's crazy.
I'm definitely gonna delete all this.
Featuring.
Wow, that's a lot of files.
Mofo.
That shouldn't be that big. That's what she said. Anyways.
I'm gonna go live just so Tyler could see it, because Tyler wants to see it. No face for me. Just saying, no face for me.
No face at all for me either. Wow, I have a lot of stuff here. Dude, you're gonna hate me.
What?
My OCD is kicking in, and I really think I should not really that I should. Actually, it is slowly closing in on the whole I should.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm trying to get to it, but I want to preface the situation so I don't get, shouted at. I'm getting close to where I'm gonna need a new hard drive.
You need what?
I'm getting close to where I'm gonna need a new hard drive.
Really? Holy crap! Didn't you have like a 3 hard drive? Terabyte? Yeah.
An HDDDDD.
DDDDD, multiple Ds.
Oh yeah. Recording format, not what? I just want to download MPF.
I'm gonna text Tyler because he wanted to watch it or listen to it.
Send me the link so I can send it to Mari so she can actually.
It's just at twitch.tv/LOL_kids.
Oh wait, can you say that one more time to the people in the back?
Twitch.tv/LOL kids. Sorry, LOL_kids.
Kids with a Z.
With a Z and a 14, I believe.
Wow, you're offline.
You're offline.
Did you debate me? Which lolkids is this?
LOL underscore
Yeah,
kids
LOL
14.
underscore kids 14. All right. God, imagine doing like an ad read for that. Yeah. Hello, guys. Welcome back to another podcast. My name is lol underscore kids. Definitely, that's the entire name. My God. My God. But yeah, I'm closing in on needing a new hard drive. I'm gonna try and like quick tell that part and just move on to some actual, I don't know, like I don't want to start off the podcast or start off this entire thing just me rambling. Like I want to talk about some meaty. I want to bite some, bro.
Okay, so should we really start now?
I'm not gonna be able to record anything unless this works.
I'm recording audio plus Jake
What-
bobbing his head.
What's an audio bit rate?
192 or 160 or 192, either one.
Okay, I'm just keeping 160. I'm gonna trust regular OBS Studio and just know that I think they know what they're doing.
Anyways, I am here with Francis, also known as the Tilted Mofo,
Hi.
and
Hello.
Sriracha, also known as my wife.
Nice. We're never gonna
What's
know
your
her real
name? Actually, we don't actually know your name. Like,
No, we're
what's
not
your
gonna talk.
username?
What's your e-girl name, bro? No, I'm gonna back away from that. You know what? I should have had a filter there. No, I didn't. You know what? I'm so sorry. Continue, sir.
Continue with what?
I don't know. What's your name, dude?
My username is just
Ray D'Amour.
which is my horse. The first time I ever heard you say Ray, like it triggered in my head that was me, but definitely didn't trigger in my head that was me.
What? It triggered in your head that it was you, but it definitely did not trigger in your head that it was you.
Like it made sense, but no one's ever called me that before, and it was strange.
Oh, okay. So no one calls you Ray.
No one ever calls Ray, and that's understandable, dude.
Okay, what do you want to go by?
You can make a name, and I'll do my dandy best to just actually like go with it.
I actually have many names now that I think about it.
Well, don't use anything illegal. Let's start off with
TBD.
that.
Let's start with TBD.
That was my other horse's
I
name,
know that was
actually.
your other horse's name, but that makes more sense because it's to be determined. You don't know what you want to name yourself. That's too hard. You don't even know what your real name is.
What?
TBD. No, we
Because
don't know
you
what
got
your real name
married?
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
is
don't
your?
know what my real name is anymore.
Who
We're
knows anymore at this
we're
point?
not saying real names. Anyways.
I mean, you just call me Francis, so that's out there.
Oh well, everyone knows you as Francis.
Yeah. You mean everyone in my follow for follow? Yeah.
Follow for follow, this kid.
I hated myself. But here's the
Hated
thing.
you too.
Some of them are not even follow for follow, and I'm kind of proud for those guys. And I think they know who they are. But I haven't streamed in any form. How do I edit this? I am so sorry.
What are you in editing?
I'm in OBS Studios, and it's telling me you can't record, or I can, and it's just like, do you really want to record with a black screen, bro?
I don't know. Just put a text in front of it. See if that changes it.
I was just gonna put Destiny 2 while playing Destiny 2.
While playing Destiny 2.
I'm gonna put like a picture on it.
We're supposed to start at 7. Obviously, we're not prepared for this. This is also the first one. 7
We are
PST.
on
What?
7 PST.
7 PST, Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Coast Time, or whatever. People know what it is.
No, actually, people don't really know what PST stands for. It just stands for Pacific Standard Time. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Also, oh god, oh my god.
We are not getting anywhere with this.
Well, okay, so what are the topics for today? How about we start with something controversial that
Yeah,
doesn't involve the
let's talk about
government.
social justice warriors, bro. What
All
the
right,
No, I'm
okay.
kidding. We're not gonna start off with that.
Here's the controversial thing.
We can make fun of
Destiny 2.
SJWs all days. Oh god. Alright. Well, thank you so much everyone for stopping in today. I've been thetiltedmofo.
Destiny 2
Yeah, what's
is
up?
beyond light.
It's
Should
beyond light.
okay, I have a couple questions.
Let's not use bad words. I'm actually doing my best to like not say anything bad.
Is beyond light worth it?
No.
Why?
For quite a bit of reasons, but I feel like, you know, if I say it, it's gonna sound like
Give me a real review of
A
what
real
you, okay,
review.
okay, without the price. Is it without the price? Did you enjoy Beyond Light?
Ooh,
So this is your first time
no.
playing Destiny.
No, I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I did it because I literally went back into Destiny 2. I took a decent amount of time just to take a break, just so that I could like clean my mind, you know, get my life back together, smell a tree, look at a
Smell a
rose.
tree.
And you know what? I think it did me some good because it forced me to look at my life and I'm like, where am I? What am I doing here?
Why am
You
I
know, 'cause
playing 16 hours a day?
Like, to put in perspective, I'm no veteran. I'm not MTash or True Vanguard or any of those guys. I have no credibility to my name other than like I maybe have put in a decent amount of time to where I could have literally gone to a part-time job if I just didn't play Destiny 2. It was, I think, like, I know. The math was 1,600 hours in the year 2019 to 2020.
Right.
And I think I still remember the one time we were just doing some random stuff in the Tangled Shore. The Tangled Shore is a map, guys. It's a world in Destiny 2 for those who don't know.
Oh yeah.
And David was like, "Yo, you gotta play some Forsaken. This is actually some good stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, really?
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Destiny 2 is an
So
MMO. It's
Oh,
an
not
MMO.
that-
It's a
not-
full
not-
action
not that
MMO.
far. We're not going that far back. Got it.
No, we're not going to the bees and the.
So my mom and dad. No.
Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. You continue. I just had to.
No, go for it. Go for it.
It's an
I'm just
action
trying to-
MMO. Okay.
It's an action MMO with the basic necessities.
So you were playing
Yeah.
Destiny and you played 1,600 hours before it went to
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah.
I told you to get on because you had it, and I got on, and we played Forsaken.
We played.
And
We
for
were
s-
just dabbling. You had already gone into Forsaken, finished some campaigns. I think you did finish it, and then, you know, just played. And then I took up your word on it. You were like, "Yo, this is good." I took up your word. I did it, and then, you know, 1,600 hours later, I woke up in my bed thinking to myself, "I just played the worst raid of my life." 1,600 hours. 1,600 hours later, it took you that long. It wasn't when I did Last Wish for 8 hours. Mind you, Last Wish was released on. Let's Google.
2018 with Forsaken.
They released Last Wish on September 14th, but they never say the year.
2018.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
2018, yeah. So,
So as a
imagine
game,
that, dude.
you had a lot of fun playing it at the beginning.
Oh yeah, like I love doing non campaign stuff that requires me not to do anything with the campaign. I'll literally, if you give me 100 side quests, I will do only the side quests. And when I'm done, I will just think to myself, I'm done with the game. This is it.
This is true.
This is literally no end game.
This is true. Francis will do side quests for years.
For days. I think that's why I stopped playing Cyberpunk for the moment. That's a conversation I would have later, but that's later.
Okay. So going
Oh,
back
yeah.
to the question, is Beyond
Yeah.
Light
No.
without the
Worth it?
price? Without the price, without counting the price, is it fun?
No. I
What
don't feel like
about-
I had fun.
Okay.
I don't know if
What's
that makes
your
sense.
honest review on it? Well,
As a person who's played, sorry, go. I don't know if you're finished
we'll
with that.
start with we'll start with Francis, then we'll ask Sarah first. Yeah, yeah.
Sarah, who's the Sarah?
TBD, because we don't actually know what what she wants to be called.
I don't even know if your name is Sarah. I've only known you for like 2 months.
So
And no response.
yeah, she's playing. She's
She's
doing
playing.
moon quests.
The fun part. Next.
The Shadow Keeps.
Shadowkeep was great. Anyways, did you ask me a question? What did I think of Beyond Light?
Yeah, honest review Beyond Light.
Before we get sidetrailed in here, because I know you will.
First question. Honest review Beyond Light.
Beyond Light,
Out of 10.
I would say 6.
Okay. And what do you
6.
have to say about it?
I was gonna say 4, but you know they put a decent effort into it.
Considering it was COVID time, or I mean
Yeah.
it still is, but when they
Okay.
were working on it,
Adding COVID, I forgot that COVID exists. Also, COVID exists, guys. I
Yeah.
do wear my mask. I just forget that it exists because I go to work almost every day.
and you literally have to wear a
haven't
mask,
stopped. Yeah, I think
even if it wasn't COVID, you still have to wear a mask.
I still wore the mask even though the whole thing was not in place. We can talk about that later. But I totally forgot that COVID really did affect quite a bit of things. And
Yeah, so think about this: 800 employees, Bungie
Yeah.
employees, were
Mhm.
working on Beyond Light from home. With that amount of employees, what is your honest opinion on it?
I will give a gracious 6.9.
6.9.
I'll give a gracious 6.9.
It wasn't Forsaken, but it wasn't. It wasn't Destiny 2 beta.
No, it wasn't Taken 1. Taken King, Destiny 1. Taken 1, Destiny King. But yeah, no, one of my biggest concerns about Beyond Light was sunsetting. Like, you know, and I'm pretty sure any, you know, veteran or not, I'm pretty sure if you've heard of sunsetting, read the TWAB, the weekly at Bungie back then about what sunsetting was gonna bring to Beyond Light, you were thinking to yourself, wow, I gotta start grinding for those weapons now, you know. But
So sunsetting, for those who don't know, is they took the majority of weapons from beta to year 2, and they capped them at a certain power level.
not all of them at the same power level, but they are a good majority. I think it's safe to say all weapons are capped from this point on. Like
Except
everything has
for
an expiration date.
exotics. So yes, it's essentially everything has an expiration date. That's a good way to put it. But
That's sad.
just like milk, you can buy. Sorry, not buy. You can regain it at a better expiration date, but it still has an expiration date.
Yeah, but at that point, you're just fighting someone in the back of the clerk. Be like, I want a better expiration date for this milk. That is also true. And I don't know if that's any better, though. Like, the whole point of sunsetting was to introduce new weapons and teach us that, you know, old weapons aren't what we're supposed to be going for.
But new
And
weapons.
yet-
Okay, so here's the dilemma with that. They have not introduced new weapons.
They've introduced some new weapons. Like, and I don't even want to say...
one that's not exotic.
Thermal erosion. I think that's the name of it. I have it right here on me. I'm playing Destiny 2. I have the entire thing on mute. But I think thermal erosion. But God, I said "but" 3 times in one sentence there. They did release new weapons, but the amount of weapons they released is the same amount that I would expect if they released a new, you know, new expansion. it wasn't like anything special. There wasn't like a new higher loot pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get raid weapons, and I still think it's kind of cool that people have that really glowy blue RGB light lit LMG. I think that thing's cool. Probably some people don't, but I love LMGs. I love them, and I think it's cool. But still don't think it's enough weapons to. Yeah, it's not enough weapons for it to say, "Hey, we're gonna take your favorite toy, but enjoy this like 250 count puzzle piece that we got off Dollar Tree." What else? Content? I'm gonna push away from the whole weapon thing.
The
David, can you hear
weapon.
me?
Okay, so the weapons not good.
No,
They
not at all.
sunsetted a lot of good weapons, like the recluse and stuff like that. So all of our
Yeah.
grinds have gone to basically like non-existing. Everything we
Oh.
grinded for, all of our hours that we spend, are gone.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me also put this too. Something that reminds me about the whole sunsetting thing was, remember when we had to work for that armor piece, the one, that glowing thing that we had to jump all over the place with?
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
And that, do you remember doing that and telling yourself, "Wow, I did that for one
The
character.
garden. The
I
garden.
don't want to do yeah, and I don't want to do it for a second character." And then we
Yes.
found 6 hours in a Saturday, and we did it for a second character.
I think I
Look how
started
you-
on a third character at some point.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet you never finished it.
Nope. I
willing
started
to
on my
bet.
warlock and I never finished it.
Yep, I mean that's kind of when I stopped playing Destiny too. Yeah, like that's this whole sunsetting thing reminds me of that. Do you remember how like, oh, this is gonna be the new modding thing. This is gonna be the new thing with Destiny 2. I only saw that armor piece with that sort of modding. I think the new modding that they introduced was barely anything to that, to that model of what I forgot what they're called. I am so sorry. I'm gonna dim. Gonna go to. I don't even have them saved. That's how like useless they are to me. Like I don't even have any of those saved. But yeah, this whole sunsetting thing reminded me of that. The amount of grinding that we did just to be told this is not gonna be work. This is not gonna work.
In a month.
This is not gonna be. Yeah, or yeah, this model isn't gonna be in the game. And that's how I feel. And I have so much, choice words to say about the sunsetting of, like, I don't know, I guess not sunsetting, but the removal of getting pinnacle weapons for Crucible. That really like hit me the hardest for me.
The recluse, the revoker, the non-forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
How,
the mountaintop
the
that no one
mountaintop.
cares about. No one cares about the mountaintop.
All of those weapons gone,
Well, no,
disappeared.
it's not
No, they're
gone.
still there.
The quest steps are gone.
And quest steps are gone. Yes.
Then don't try to defend saying, "Oh, but you gotta work hard for the resources." I am pretty sure there's some hardcore grinders out there who could probably buy the entire set in like maybe 3 weeks if they want to chill about it.
2-year Francis. 2 years ago,
Yes.
Francis will
Yes.
definitely be able to buy those in like a week.
Yeah, like if I really wanted to and sat down and like had some those questionable drugs that esports players can't use hooked up to me, I could probably do it in 2 weeks. But no, that was the biggest slap to me. It's like, really, all these weapons that I had to like throw a table for, like, to some people no one cared. Like, oh, I got the recluse, wow, this is such a great SMG. Like those guys are the people I'm referring to are like the PvP players who literally log on, get like they just go to PvP, and I have nothing against those guys. Like PvP is still a crucial part of Destiny 2, but what I'm getting at is there are people out there who got the Not Forgotten so nonchalant that they probably got it twice and never even thought about it. I like sat down. I had to convince.
Oh, so
people
you're
to play with.
saying the casual
Unbroken.
player. The casual
Yeah,
player was
I'm a casual PvP player. I'm a casual PvP player.
casual player had a hard time getting all those exclusive
Yeah.
pinnacle PvP guns.
I wouldn't say all casual PvP players, because
I
I
mean,
feel like
some
I'm pretty sure there's some, casual players out there. The Jez himself calls himself the casual PvP player, but he's really good. I don't really think he's casual. I think he's pretty good.
I mean, he's a streamer though.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that.
So is
But yeah,
Dado. Dado doesn't play that much PvP.
but he's still pretty good.
His wife is better than him.
Wow, that one. Ooh,
Let's be honest.
damn.
Yes, I'm calling Dado out.
No, don't call Dado out. Don't call Dad out like that.
No, I'm not calling Dad out. Anyways. Alright, okay,
Okay,
so
but
as it stands, you say 6.5, 6.9.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
6.9 out of
6.9 just because 69. Why not?
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it 6.9 because the entire point of me giving that score is just telling they did a good job.
They didn't mess it up.
They didn't really mess. They could have. There's so many things that they could have done so really bad in this season, but they didn't.
Okay.
And my entire aggravated feeling about Beyond Light isn't even about Beyond Light. The campaign was good.
You think the campaign was good?
I think it was decently good. It doesn't feel like it's too long.
It's a good 4 hours.
It's a good 4 hours. It's not something I regretted doing. But one thing I did I grinded my teeth about was when I logged on. Literally, I didn't even care about the story. I checked settings. I made sure everything's correct. I made sure everything's the same. And then, the dreaded number came when I right-clicked on my favorite weapon and it said, no, you can't power this up to the highest power cap, you dummy. This can only go to 1060 now. And I'm like, so all of this. I don't know. Sunset was a great idea on paper, but they should have at least brought some better weapons.
To replace them.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That is exactly a good point. They should present new weapons.
All right, here's the Sarah, what did you think of
God,
Beyond Light
so long.
as a new player? Did you enjoy Beyond Light?
Hold on, let's preface that a little bit more. New player as in you haven't touched an MMO before, right?
You haven't touched a first-person shooter since 007 on the NES and 64. Okay.
007, dude.
GoldenEye, my dude. GoldenEye, best
I don't want to take
FPS ever.
Oh, I've never played it, but for sure. And I don't want to take the spotlight from Sarah. I just want to make it known that Sarah.
So as a Battleground player, you give it a 6.9.
I give it a 6.9 just because it's a meme, and I have other choice words, but we could go on for more than an hour for that.
We definitely could.
And you've heard me go on for more than an hour for that. But yeah, Sarah.
As a casual first-person shooter who has just...
This is your first.
Yeah, your very first-person shooter, your very first MMO. What are your thoughts on Destiny 2 as a game and Beyond Light as an expansion?
I have no idea. I have no concept of.
Did you enjoy it?
I had fun. I'm literally in the middle of it.
No.
I'm actually at the beginning of it.
No, you're playing Shadowkeep.
You're playing Shadowkeep.
I'm talking
Different
Beyond
expansion.
Light. Way different expansion.
You're in the Moon's haunted phase.
I had fun. I don't know.
What is your score?
I don't have anything to compare it to.
What is your rank, elo level? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I mean just explain because it is your first one, and we always played Minecraft more often. So coming from a game that's very non-PvP, it could have been PvP, but we just never did. To like a building creative game, which is I think Minecraft's one of the best games in the world.
Do you need
To like
it?
to playing
Do you
Destiny 2.
Yeah, to playing Destiny from Minecraft to Destiny 2. What did you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
It's nothing to go off of, but you know.
I like getting told what to do. So I like missions and things like that. I always have. Like, unlike you, I'm not huge on the side missions. I want to do the whole.
No, he likes side missions.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, I don't like the side missions. I like one path.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like to
You'll-
focus on one thing at a time.
A linear path.
Huh?
A linear gameplay, as one would say, I believe. And I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's what linear gameplay is, slow-mo.
So you like
It is straight line, yes.
you like being told what to do, and you like following instructions. As in a game sense.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you give it out of 10? If you had to score it.
I don't know what a 10 would be.
A 10 would be like, I literally don't stop playing it.
It's
I
my
guess a
favorite
10
game, and I
a
will
favorite
never
game,
stop
but it's not
playing
like
it.
some. Yeah, your mouth isn't frothing at the thought of it, you know.
I just had a thought. One of the reasons I like linear games because Mario is a linear game.
See, oh right, you
Okay,
also
so-
played
so
a lot of Nintendo games.
So Mario is a 10 for you.
Mario is an 11.
So
Sorry,
So comparing
I'm
it,
gonna say
not. I mean, obviously they're two different games because there's one's a platformer, the other one's a action MMO. What would you score it? In a fun basis. Out of 10.
10? I don't know. 7? 8?
Okay,
Over the
that's
mission, so I
interesting.
just-
Francis is a 6.9.
Yeah.
Versus
Then again,
7.5.
and to Sarah's credit, she has only started playing this game like when?
Like
Like a month ago.
yeah, like
A month?
ago.
I feel like
Yeah.
2 months at this point.
No, it's been a month.
No. It was.
Really?
Was it after Christmas or before
It
Christmas?
was just before.
I think you were just going hardcore.
Because Christmas
After
was
Christmas.
less than a month ago, guys.
Don't say that. 2020 was less than a month ago.
Okay.
Okay. Just give your thoughts. Forget the you know, giving it a grade. Just tell us how you feel like going from the loading screen of when the first time. I don't know if you'll remember that
Was it easy to learn how to play? Because you're a new PC player.
You're a new light.
Okay.
I hate myself for that one.
It was easy to play, but I also had people to tell me what to do, so that was helpful. But like right now, I'm doing this by myself, and I don't need anybody to help me.
Need no man.
I don't need no man.
Okay. So you had fun. 8 out of 10. We'll replay again. IGN.
Definitely replaying. Yeah. It's
Okay.
just how I feel beyond night.
So here's my other question. Here's my second question.
Go for it.
Should Beyond Light be Destiny 3?
Oh god, no.
Should it have been Destiny 3? So like
Oh,
stasis and removal of weapons. So no removing weapons, no sunsetting for Destiny 2. Just end it. Right?
Mhm.
End it on Shadowkeep.
Yeah.
No, and like for example, you can go back to Destiny 1 and replay Crota. Right?
Hmm. Oh.
Here,
yeah.
if I want to play Leviathan, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scourge of the Past, you can't.
Scourge of the Past, I can't. You know, anything that they removed, I literally cannot. So like Outbreak Perfected, I can't do that. Whisper, I can't do that.
They are thinking of returning those.
So should it had been just ended at Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, be Destiny 3?
I don't think so.
Stasis, new game, new mechanics, new everything. You don't think so?
I don't think. Like, I feel like Bungie could do better, and I'm willing to, I'm willing to hold out a little bit longer. I'm willing to wring the neck of this dead rabbit and hope to God that there's more meat in it. But I think it's really rough for me to compare Bungie to a dead rabbit, because I think they have so much potential, and the excitement that some people had when they left Activision was just like, wow, Bungie is gonna do so great with Destiny 2. They're gonna do everything. It's their own IP, and we're still waiting.
So here's my thoughts on it. And like I was telling Sarah yesterday, I feel like Beyond Light, the launch of Beyond Light, is the awkward step forward into what's to come. Yes, they had to deal with COVID. 800 people working from home is not.
A lot of people had to deal with COVID, not just game developers too.
Yeah, but obviously, game developers had struggles because they have to go work from home instead of working off a server.
I still don't know how that goes. Like,
so with that being said, I feel like it's just the awkward step. They sunsetted that. They're gonna introduce new guns. They're gonna introduce new quests. They're gonna introduce new maps, new worlds. And it's just the awkward step for the next section of Destiny, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Is it worth $60?
No.
No.
I would have paid 45, but I paid $80 for it.
What's it called? Shadowkeep was 35, and it came with the season pass.
Right.
Beyond Light is 65 or 40, and it doesn't come with a season pass.
Yeah, I think Beyond Light 40 was just the expansion, right? Not the season pass.
They had to pay
They should
50 for the expansion pass.
They should have given us the first season pass.
Yeah, I
don't
agree
know
with
what.
that.
I feel like that's very There's no reason for me to say anything behind that other than the fact of price point. Like, just give us the first season for free. But you already did it, so oh well. No, they could do better to call it a new game, Destiny 3. I feel like Bungie is still a decent developer. They can be a decent developer.
I mean,
of course
they
not
made
right
Halo.
now.
They made Halo.
They made Halo. I think that was, yeah.
It's funny
Yeah,
because
That was the last game like this that I probably played.
it's funny because
played
Sarah
Halo.
was all like,
The original Halo like 5 times in my life.
Nice. The Halo 1?
yeah, Halo 1.
Sierra 117? I don't even think they called him that back then.
Cortana?
Oh.
That was awkward silence for a little bit.
So I got scared for a second.
Why?
I was wiping my eyes, and I'm playing. Oh, I don't know if I've said this yet, but I'm playing Destiny 2 right now, and
I think we're all playing Destiny.
I think we're all playing Destiny 2, just kind of keep the conversation going, because I feel like if we don't do anything with our hands, what are we doing?
Yeah. Right.
I loaded into the Beyond fast travel point, and I was wiping my eyes, so I have the worst vision without my glasses. And for a second, I thought something was wrong with my screen, because all I could see is just a lot of white and a craggly black, like broken piece in the top. And for a second, I thought my monitor broke. Turns out it's just a black darkness of space as the background for this ice cap. And I was like, oh god, my monitor broke. It was like, oh no, I'm just blind. My eyes are broke.
Never mind.
No,
That's
like
pretty funny.
I swear it like. But then again, like with my glasses on, obviously, like my eyes can be like, "Whoa, that's space." Without my glasses, I'm like, "Oh God, my monitor broke, guys."
You can't see without his glasses.
My glasses. My glasses.
Glasses.
Can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, glasses. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Y'all
Alright.
can talk about some stuff.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
Anything. How's life, Sarah? How's life living in a house where you have to work basically 90% of the time?
What?
You have to work here, right?
Yeah.
You do Zoom calls. How's that doing?
I don't care for Zoom at all.
Okay, for Zoom.
Well, online counseling is not my preferred method. That's not what I signed up for.
So you don't like it? No matter how... Okay. No matter if you get to stay in your pajamas, you just don't like it.
Yeah, the fact that I get to stay in my pajamas all day, gold. Gold.
Yeah,
Nobody can see what I look like from the waist down.
correct.
I like to call it the 2020 mullet. Business on the top and party on the bottom. Or pajama party on the bottom.
Okay. So that's just that's how you feel.
That is how I feel.
Would you say you're an extrovert?
Yes and no.
Why? I feel like you are.
I know you do.
What?
But I also have spent. He says I'm an extrovert, which is true. But also, I haven't left the house in like 5 days, and I've
That
only
doesn't mean anything though.
So, you want to get into the psychology of it.
Oh my goodness.
Introverts to extroverts, very,
Psychology corner.
those labels are not very accurate to what.
They really mean.
Yes. Do you?
Want to build a snowman.
I want to back that up later about OCD and ADHD and ADD and how most people perceive them and how it's kind of not. But continue.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Extroverts and introverts.
Yeah, Sarah, don't sidetrack from the question.
Yeah.
I know
Try
you're
not to.
playing video games, but try not to.
But if you do, I will pick it up and I'll talk a little bit more about it.
Yes, introverts and extroverts, Sarah.
Yeah. I do want to hear your point.
It just depends on how, like, what you need at the time. So, like, I like being around a lot of people when I'm in the mood to be around a lot of people, but I also haven't left the house in a week, and I'm fine with that.
Well, so here's why I think you're an extrovert. You like to go out and plan and do all this and that with your lady friends, and I can care less about that. I just wanna stay home.
But you do the same thing when you hang out with Francis. You just play video games at home.
Yeah, that's
You have
still technically us planning. Like, hey, David, you want to do you want to do
You want to do a podcast?
and then I hold that question until I leave. And be like, well, I'll think about it, and I leave. And then like as I'm leaving, turning in my 2 weeks, it's like, so about a podcast, like still thinking about it.
Oh.
I will back up Sarah on her on that and say that there is a very large gray area between extrovert and introvert, where it's like you can be either, but you're probably known more to be of one of the other by other like as David says, like he looks at Sarah and it's like she's an extrovert. People look at me and they're like, you're definitely an introvert. But there's times where like you throw me into a party and you tell yourself Francis is an introvert, and then you're just gonna think like maybe I won't talk to anyone.
Oh,
And
like
maybe I
when you
don't.
go to raids.
Yeah, like when I go to like when I do anything in a public space, I do my best to at least talk to someone because it's like
He goes to a
I'm gonna
raid.
lose.
He literally will jump in the middle of the circle and start dancing. It's like one of the greatest things you'll ever witness.
A rave? Oh, I think you said a raid. I was like,
Oh, I did say
jumping a
raid. My bad. Rave, rave.
Did you want to join us for the Scourge of the Past, bro? Be like, hell yeah, bro. No, a rave.
A
An
rave,
RAVE,
dude.
dude.
Raves are the funniest things with Francis.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not even Francis then, dude. I'm someone else.
What's up, my guy? We got I'm live, by the way.
I figured. I would figure. Like I was kind of like I didn't just say all that just into the void. I could have just gone to Twitter.
But yeah, Francis raving. Imagine
Oh my God.
that.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious now. Imagine if you were there. Whew. It was great. And I remember barely any of it.
He jumped in the middle. Okay, so there were so sidetrack.
See, what happened was
Sidetrack. Francis took some ecstasies.
Oh god, no.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to get drug tested, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true. My bad. Okay, so what happened was
I mean, even though if you did drug test me, you'll still find nothing. But it's still something I don't want to have to get into because I'm pretty sure the legality and the paperwork is just a lot. But yeah,
No.
continue.
So what had happened was Francis decided, hey, this is back in 2017.
Oh yeah, this is a while back.
Yeah, 17, 16, 17,
It
something
was
like that.
17 because we didn't go 2018 because we were like, we'll go 2019.
Yeah, okay. So 2017, we go to a convention called Fanime.
Great.
It's one of the best conventions in Northern California.
People can say Anime LA is great, but I've never been there, so my perception is very skewed, and I still love fanime.
Correct.
But yeah,
So
sorry, I
we
keep
we're
interrupting, dude.
raving, right? Hardcore rave. As hardcore as nerd
As
people
hardcore
can.
would get in an anime convention.
Right. There was a girl. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh god.
She's cosplaying as it, but McDonald's. Ronald McDonald's
Oh.
it.
Yo, I remember.
Oh, it's starting to come back to him.
So
I remember
cosplay
her.
Ronald McDonald's it. Okay. So imagine that. And then she had a hand, you know, like the like
That's what it
Reggie,
does.
you know,
I forgot the.
you know what I'm saying? It's Reggie, right, Sarah?
Whoever.
It, the little kid from it, the dice. We all float here. We all float too. We all float too.
I don't think it's Reggie, but it's up there.
Oh yeah, we all float too. That little kid.
I
So
want to say Billy, but that's not right either.
I don't want to look it up because it's the half the fun is me trying to figure. It's us trying to figure it out.
it is Reggie.
No, it's not Reggie.
It's not
No,
Reggie.
it's
It's Georgie.
No, it's not Reggie. Georgie, there it is. That see,
Oh,
we were one letter off.
So
It
Georgie,
was-
I didn't even look
yeah,
it up. I
Georgie.
just so he has Georgie's hand. She has
Georgie's hand.
and she's like waving around and stuff like that. So that was in the
Just-
in the
She was
afternoon.
just vibing.
In the afternoon, cosplaying as that.
Oh, no.
Late night comes by, and we see her again in the rave. Okay, so Francis goes up, and it's all like, "Can I borrow your hand?"
Can I take your hand?
Yeah, can I take your hand? So she gives it to him,
And I just go ham with it.
and he goes in the middle of a circle, a rave circle, and starts waving the hand around. As he's doing the Hanzo dance
Oh
from
God,
Overwatch.
no! That's why I forgot this.
It's one of the greatest things I have ever witnessed. Imagine Francis, a super nerdy Filipino boy, grabs a rubber hand and starts waving it around as
Oh
he's doing the
God.
fisherman dance
From Hanzo
from
the Overwatch.
from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had some good times that day.
Imagine me remembering that I liked Overwatch.
Oh, imagine Overwatch being a good game.
Imagine, yeah. Like, and I don't mean to shit on people who still like have decent fun with it, but like, you just gotta ask yourself, what?
Isn't Overwatch 2 a thing?
Overwatch 2 is a thing?
Wasn't it? Or at least
What? I don't even know if it got released. I think it's like Dead Island 2, where it's just we just saw the trailer and nothing
Really?
came of it.
okay.
Maybe I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to
Yeah,
just say
yeah,
like, I don't want it to be like, wow, that's it. You know.
yeah. It wasn't. Anyways, so yeah, that was funny.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we did end up on a meme there. By the way,
What?
there's a meme of us holding, getting bread from Jesus Christ. A guy who was cosplaying as Jesus Christ.
I didn't even know that was a meme. I thought you guys just made that.
No, dude, it was a meme. It was on Instagram. It was kind of viral for a second.
For like
As
literally
far
a
as
second.
you know, what is that
For a
called?
second.
Anime 2019
Yeah.
hashtag. It was viral for that. But yeah,
How do we get to anime?
raving.
You mentioned raves. Okay.
Introverts and extroverts.
Introverts and extroverts. So
Right.
Francis is an introvert by definition, but you should see him in a rave.
I have a sub definition of extrovert out there. This is why I have so many friends that I know and many people that I know, and I feel bad because I don't hate anyone. It's just there's times where I'm just
Oh,
busy, dude. Or
Chad says it's not a thing yet. Overwatch 2.
Destiny 2?
No, Overwatch
Okay.
2.
Oh, thank God. Okay. How many did I do there? I just need. Oh, that was one, wasn't it?
Man, it was okay.
Oh,
So-
Overwatch 2 is not a thing.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 is not a thing yet.
You could have fooled me.
From
and
what
said it
Chad
was.
says. I'm sorry, Sarah.
I feel, like
What
it's
were
more,
you saying?
I feel like it's more believable to hear that Overwatch 2 was a thing and it just wasn't a success.
You think so? Okay, so here's another question. Actually,
Oh, we're
different
done
game.
Overwatch.
Different game. Well, it is Overwatch. Different from Destiny.
Ask me about Animal Crossing, bro.
Is Overwatch 2 a good idea?
Oh,
It has no campaign.
it has a decent campaign. Not a decent, like, in a good way campaign.
It has no
I heard it
campaign though.
It has a very, very linear storyline, I believe, where you follow a path of all these heroes and you can upgrade your heroes. so
But
you
it has no campaign that you played like Call of Duty or Destiny. It's all multiplayer based games. So like,
so it's like running the special events from Overwatch.
so is that Overwatch 2 as a game? Is that would that be a good game?
I would want to play the background stories of every single character. I wouldn't want to play. I don't know what I saw when I saw Overwatch 2, but that's not the Overwatch 2 that I was kind of thinking of.
They're going to upgrade the graphics and say it's a new yeah, definitely. They're gonna make it like a little bit better graphics and call it a new game. Slap like you know the 3DS, new Nintendo 3DS. They're gonna slap the new and be like new Overwatch 2. That's how it's gonna be. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Would you?
No. I definitely didn't just black out there.
That's funny.
No,
In other news, guess what?
What's up?
That's what I heard.
So,
The Harry Potter game got delayed
push.
to 2022.
What a surprise. I feel like we should just expect any game that was supposed to release 2019 gonna be pushed back.
And so you think it's a I think it's a good idea. Sorry, I was drinking water. Destiny. A lot of games being delayed. Good idea.
Yeah. Just delay them. Who cares at this point? There's so many games. There's so many games to play out there. You can't just say, wow, I'm really expecting this and this is the end all be all type of game I'm ever gonna play. I said I was never gonna play Destiny 2 anymore. I'm just gonna play Cyberpunk. Look at me, I'm in Destiny 2, not playing Cyberpunk. Straight up, I even told both of you, like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna play Destiny 2. Hope both of you guys have fun. Here I am.
You're putting
on the same clown mask as I did back in 2019 of July.
That was July?
2019 of July was when I started LFGing and raiding.
Oh my god, LFGs, dude.
Oh, yeah, it took me like 6 months just to get comfortable with playing the game.
Chaz says that's because Cyberpunk is trash.
Who said that? What's your username? What's your username? I just want to have a very comforable talk.
It's one of your coworkers, ex-coworkers.
No, I'm kidding. It's okay. Cyberpunk is trash, but in a very not common trash way. It's more like compost trash.
Compost trash.
Where it's close. It's definitely something I'm not gonna want to touch after a whole 2 weeks. But it's still something that's recyclable. Can be used. It's good for the environment. It's not like a burning heap of garbage in the Philippines. Specifically in the Philippines, and oh man.
Okay, so Cyberpunk released and it had so many bugs.
Oh god.
But what game doesn't? That's my question.
Yeah, I think the amount of bugs that Cyberpunk has is the amount that I kind of expected from Fallout New Vegas when I played it when I was 12.
Conversation reminds me of Jurassic Park.
Specifically Jurassic Park? Which one?
When they're talking about
the water droplet.
Huh?
The water droplet.
Yeah, when he was all like, when SeaWorld opened, it like none of the attraction worked and stuff, and one of the other guys, Ian, I'm pretty sure it was all like, yeah, but when the rides broke down, they didn't try and eat the riders or something like that.
Right? Okay, I like that analogy.
Chad's asking, would we play Rainbow Six again?
Oh yeah, definitely. Give me like 2 more years of playing this game.
They're also saying there are kids stuck in wells in the Philippines.
Yeah. Man, dude, the Philippines needs to fix their wells, bro. Next topic, please.
Next topic, please.
Oh, it needs to be Vex. God,
it needs to be Vex.
He's definitely doing
Europa bounties. Yeah, he's doing Europa bounties.
No, I'm doing okay. So, just for context, I'm playing one of the quests that you need to do for the campaign that you should do in the beginning of the campaign and not this late into the campaign. It's the Born in the Darkness. It's the one that gives you more abilities for your...
Oh, David totally has one of those. So.
Get on the final step for that.
Yeah, because I want to do the solo master lost sector, and I'm just like, well, I guess I need the dusk field, and it's like, oh, you silly little boy, you got to do all these quests, and I'm like, just give me the damn grenade.
No,
please.
dude. No, they won't give you that grenade. You're crazy.
Like, what am I paying a free to play game? I'm insane. So yeah,
Um,
I'm playing a free to play game.
so okay, so sorry.
Yeah.
Topics.
Which topic are we gonna pick up from? Cyberpunk, extroverts, which one? We have a whole range.
We were talking about new games and delays.
Yeah,
Okay,
delayed
so
games that should just be delayed because why are you exploiting gamers? Companies.
here's a new game that I'm excited for. That's not really a new game, like Overwatch 2, like how we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Mario
I thought you were gonna say you're
3D
really excited for Overwatch
World.
2.
Mario 3D World Plus
Plus,
for the
what's the
Nintendo
Plus gonna
Switch.
do? Oh,
Exactly,
Nintendo
dude.
Switch.
Like I already own that game. Am I gonna buy it? Yes. Because it's for the Switch. But I already own it for the Wii U. Like, Nintendo release new games.
That sounds like a Destiny 2 player where they started buying it off from the consoles, bought the game again for PC, and then Destiny 2 straight up just said,
Yoink.
yoink, we're just gonna make cross save.
Yep. Yeah, PUBG
yeah.
was free at some point. That is true, but PUBG is also a trash game.
I don't know. I don't want to make any comments
It's-
about PUBG right now because I haven't touched the game.
It's a
I don't know. What,
it's a bad, slow game.
when we played it, it was a bad, slow game. I don't know how it is now.
It's still a bad, slow game. See, I would much rather download Apex Legends and play it than download PUBG.
Apex is way better than PUBG. And Warzone is way better than any battle royale game I've ever played.
Warzone, best battle royale for sure.
And I know that, you know, that's putting a really big title up there for Warzone, which also has its own problems. Cough, cough, snake shot. Also,
Cough,
snake
cough,
shot,
snake shot has been banned. Nerfed, dude.
I never knew this about snake shots because I'm a dumb person who's a normal person who never really looks into what guns are. I didn't know that 38 snake shots were literally just pellets only meant to kill snakes, and if you try to use it on, like, as a real bullet, it'll
Wait, it's a real bullet?
Huh?
It's a real thing?
No, I knew it was a real thing, but like
I
never
didn't
knew
know
that.
this.
I thought it was literally like so powerful IRL that it would just body someone. Like this is the amount of intelligence I have towards guns. I didn't know snake shot wasn't, you know, like okay, I'm having a stroke. Give me a second.
I didn't know snake shots were real. Did you?
I didn't know. Guys, bullets and guns are real.
No, like for real,
Are
dude.
you actually being serious? Like you didn't know snake shot was real?
Yeah, I didn't know snake shot was a real thing. I thought it was a
Yeah.
made up ammunition for Call of Duty.
No, I looked it up the first time you and I played Black Ops 2, and I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. But I always thought it was like, oh, this is some powerful caliber, I guess. But no, they made snake shot just to use it on snakes, and specifically only snakes. And if you use it to like hunt deer, it won't be as effective as if you were going to use a flechette or a buckshot or something, you know? I don't know, don't NRA, please don't hunt me down. I'm just trying to make a podcast. This is only a pilot one. Please and thank you. Anyways, my whole point is that I didn't know snake shots were weak ass bullets.
I didn't know it was a real thing, so
Alright.
you're much better off than I am.
Alright, I went into a tangent there, pulling that back. Battle Royales, better games.
Yeah,
games.
battle royales. I would much rather play Apex Legends
Or Warzone.
or Warzone. I mean, if I had to choose, I would probably pick Warzone.
I wouldn't say no to Apex though. I'm gonna say that.
Yes,
I
I
played
would
some
definitely
Apex
not say.
recently.
I'll definitely not say no to Apex.
But if Warzone was an option, of course I'll pick Warzone because I'm more familiar with that. I just
Is
had
there-
2 Taros and I'm so gassy right now.
Is there
Sorry.
any
You were gonna
games
say
that
something,
you?
Sarah.
Is there any games that you're looking forward to? Cyberpunk released.
She was so excited for that.
You were super excited for Cyberpunk. Who? Someone followed. Thank you. Who was it? Who followed? I think that was Tyler. Or
Nice.
sorry,
Which Tyler? We know 3.
someone, someone from work.
Nice.
But yeah,
Man, games, guys.
games. Yeah, games.
We've gone a long way from ping pong on a table of like
1988 Pong. It's actually just called Pong, my dude.
8-bit. Sorry, Sarah. What game are you excited for that you know that's going to be released soon? But you
I don't
know,
know any games that are going to be released.
Crash Bandicoot 69, bro. Me too. No.
I just like Mario.
Are you excited when I told you those news? Are you excited about Mario, the new Mario?
Yes.
But you already own it.
Yeah, I'm here.
What?
You own it though.
I just wanted to say thank you for so much.
Too focused. She's way too focused.
In the dark future,
Damn, she's really in it. She's lost in the sauce. We'll never find her again.
She's lost in the moon. She's like one small step for humanity. Or no?
A giant leap for guardian kind.
I'll be here to guide anyone.
She's doing like the
Shit,
hunts and stuff, dude.
Dude, I love Shadowkeep.
That'll keep us
Say what-
okay.
Or else we
Say what you will about it. It was fun. I
Say
love
what
the
you
memes.
need to say.
we have a
Just
Say
like
what you need
Shadowkeep.
to say.
Yeah. The excitement that I saw in people's eyes when, like, oh, we're going back to the moon. And I'm like,
To the moon.
is it really that important for us to go back to the moon? They're like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. I guess we're going back to the moon. And then we went to the moon and I was like, holy crap, the moon is cool. It's literally just a floating piece of rock next to Earth, but it's actually pretty dope.
I went to the moon one time.
Yeah?
Like IRL?
It
How
was
was it?
it was cold.
I would expect so. There's no atmosphere there. Cold air and
What
darkness
are we
of space.
talking
and-
about?
Just tell us about your time in NASA. How did you feel?
Yeah, so also speaking of NASA, one of your uncles used to work for NASA, right, sir?
Oh,
My grandpa worked for NASA.
Your grandpa worked for NASA.
He helped develop the vertical
So-
takeoff airplane.
So
he did work in NASA. I thought he just worked for Air Force.
would you agree that works were much cooler back in the day?
That's what I say. Jobs were so much cooler back in the day.
You care to
For NASA?
explain?
Hmm?
Do you care to explain why you say that?
Cause like okay, so I thought about this actually. I feel like part of that is because of the military, and they give you jobs that force you to basically go to school and get trained how to do jobs that people otherwise wouldn't have the discipline to do. So a lot of my family was military and stuff. So my uncle worked for NASA after getting out of the war.
Fighting for what's right.
My other,
This is
or it's not my uncle. My grandpa worked for NASA when he got out of the war, and then my uncles and aunts all worked at McClellan Air Force Base.
Mm-hmm.
You get cool jobs.
Because you would go to the military, or because there were cooler jobs back in the day?
I don't know. I feel like there were more opportunities to get trained for jobs like that, kind of like a trade school type thing.
Hmm.
And it was because of the war, it was like forced that people were going to get trained for these jobs. Because it was a necessity, they needed them. So like that whole student loan thing, people didn't have to worry about that. Because somebody else was paying for it.
So you're saying student loans are a lie?
Not a lie, but they're a barrier for good education, for good, well-trained people.
I agree.
You want well-trained people. You got to make that accessible to a lot of people because out of every 10 people that get trained for a job, probably one of them's going to be really good and or stick with a job. I would love to see the statistics on the amount of people that stay in the profession that they go to school for or get hired with, like long-term stuff. Because I know in mental health, people burn out in like a year or so, or they can. When some people do it for like 40 years. What's the difference?
Fair point.
Yeah,
Do you
very
think
good
we should?
plan.
What?
Go ahead. No,
Oh,
I'm just listening in.
Go ahead.
Putting a word. Putting in a word there.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, I agree with the whole thing. I wish we didn't have to pay so much money just to learn how to do certain things that require, just teach.
But then on the flip side, I
I
would
don't
love
know.
to be a professor, and they gotta get paid too. So how do you remedy all of that?
Yeah, I can't. Welcome to this country. No, I'm kidding. Pay off your student loans, dude. Just pay them off.
Oh yeah, let me get right on that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand people with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of student loans. I just don't understand.
I feel like after you reach a certain threshold of how much you owe, you just stop caring.
It's true because after I hit $20,000, it was kind of like that.
You were just like, okay, we'll just add another 1,000.
Yeah, that's 1,000. No, I was looking at like 10,000 at a time. I would pull out loans for $10,000 and be like, it's fine.
I'm already in debt. What are you gonna do?
Right.
Put me in more debt. Sarah going to the loan shark. I dare you to put me in more debt.
So,
But yeah, debts, schools, man.
anything
Bittersweet
else that we
reality.
want to talk about? Sarah, how are your plants doing?
My plants are
How are you? How are your plants? Are they going green?
green.
They're organic.
You're organic
Oh, all right.
on here.
So your plants are good? Or you're
Yeah.
still too focused on Shadowkeep?
I can hear her focused on Shadow.
She's so focused on it, dude.
Well, that's because I'm doing this by myself and trying not to die.
You got it. You're a pro, dude. You're literally pretty good at the game.
Yeah, I know. You are pretty good at the game.
I'll be honest. This is on record now because it's on, it's on stream. I didn't think you were gonna keep playing the game. Not because I thought of like anything less of you, but it's more just like this doesn't feel like the game Sarah would play over like, more than maybe a month, or unless we ask her to because there's a new content, It really surprised me when one day I went to work and David was all like, dude, Sarah's at home playing Destiny 2. I'm like, what? Sick. So now it's a full fire team.
Yeah.
Of us not being in a fire team.
I mean, currently we're all doing our own thing.
We're also attempting to do a podcast.
Attempting is a strong word.
Attempting is a very strong word. It's a very gracious word, but it's still a ramble. It's still
Okay.
there.
This is the first one, okay? So obviously we didn't know what to expect.
Obviously not. We had actual audio issues, which is not bad to put in perspective of actual like issues that I know and seen. Like I've heard and seen where it's about audio
Well,
issues.
we didn't know what to expect though.
Yeah, we didn't know what to do. We thought NVIDIA GeForce Experience recording system was gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Get on it, NVIDIA. You get me a 3080 while you're at it, loser.
3080 while you're at it. Jesus.
Fucking loser, dude. Oh yes, we did wonderful numbers on our first half minute of our sales. Dude.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
So you're still
pretty
salty
sure.
about that?
I'm still salty about it.
You
But you
are?
know what? So is many other people. Probably not, honestly. I'm pretty sure some people have just kind of like walked away from it at this point. I'm still holding on to it. But I almost bought a 3080. I almost bought a 3090 recently. Because I looked at the price, it was like $21.93, and I was like, this looks really expensive, but this just might be the cheapest it'll ever go, maybe. And like, I could wait 5 years.
Wait, how much?
It was $21.93 for an Amazon. Now that I say that, I'm pretty sure 500 people just bought it.
2100?
Yeah,
For an-
2193
for an 80?
For a 3090.
Okay, 3090. Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
the 3080 that I found was 1753, and I remember the price because I kept looking at it before I went to bed.
Before I went to bed, I contemplated.
I contemplated, laid down, and be like, how many Lego sets am I gonna have to sacrifice for this year just so that I can have a 3080? Just so that I can have a 3080.
Jesus. So so they're how much? 30 and 20 2200. 2200 for a
3090, yeah. For a 3090, 2200. When it was like what? 800 on MSR on retail? On SRP. I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what MSRP stands for either.
I just know it's like retail or something, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but like it was supposed to be sold at maybe I think 800 or 900. But then, you know, scalpers got it, and then there's people out there there's people that I watch on YouTube, people on Instagram that have it, but then again, I'm pretty sure that's just because they have a probably contract to have a 3080. You know? So am I salty about it? Yes.
So okay, so they just Chad just reminded me of something that I wanted to talk about.
Yes. More.
We should
content
talk
to
about behind the scenes of movies, dude.
Yo, dude, can we just say Harry Potter behind the scenes are cool?
What do you mean? Okay, what's cool about it?
That's it. It's cool. Just how they do it.
But like, what's so interesting about the behind the scenes? Like, for example, Inception.
Oh, you're talking about okay. So you want to actually get into detail of why? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna throw some like some random thing that popped in my head, be like, wow, I really think that was cool.
Speaking of Inception, the end of Inception. Is he alive?
No, he's dead. He's hella dead.
Have you seen Inception?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Okay, so at the end, they have the little top that he spins.
Should we explain what the story first, or?
I don't remember it.
Okay, so
I think we should put some context in this before.
So semi spoilers, obviously. That's like a 10-year-old movie.
If you have, you can spoil it. It's been
If you
such a long
haven't seen,
time.
if you haven't seen Inception, what are you doing with your life? Like,
Okay,
what?
this is a spoiler check. If you haven't seen Inception, don't watch this video. All right, go for it. Explain the story.
Okay, so Inception is about dreams. Okay, do you remember that? Sarah?
What? Sorry.
I need response from you. I can't just say something and not have you respond.
What'd you say?
Oh my god. Inception. It's about dreams.
Okay.
You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. So in one of the dreams he has a vivid dream of his wife and how he used to in order to keep sanity going, he used to spin a top, and if his top fell over, then he would know that he was in a dream, or he would know that he was alive.
Okay.
So, at the end of the movie, he spins the top. But there's no telling whether he's alive or dead because it cuts to a black scene. So,
I should.
is he alive or dead?
No.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, you have to rewatch it. That's a good thing to rewatch if you have like good TVs. I think. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy or anything.
So you think he's dead, Francis?
You want to talk? Are we talking behind the scenes of movies, or are we talking about
The Inception part of the movie.
Movie conspiracies.
Movie conspiracy right now.
Movie conspiracy. I think Birdman turned into a bird.
I think Birdman was about a bird.
No, Birdman. The dude was one Michael Keaton. I've never seen.
I
The movie,
haven't seen. I haven't seen it either.
I've seen the movie, and I'm pretty sure there's really no reason why I should be bringing it up. But I did listen to a 45-minute video about it, so I think I'm qualified. I'm not. But if we're gonna talk about movie controversies, you know, or conspiracies, I would like to think the Birdman did turn into a bird, or they're just all on crack. That's my take on it.
Ah.
Makes sense, right?
Yep.
What was that? I don't know. I think we're losing track of what.
We're definitely losing track, but we also went over the 1 hour mark like 15 minutes ago. So
Yeah, I know, and I mean,
and you know it is a pilot, so it's not like we're gonna do anything.
yeah. So we'll talk about all this stuff later. We'll actually make a a point to hit all the marks. We'll have a
actually
better
sit
structure.
down with like a.
Wait, you're gonna make sense at some point?
We're gonna have a structure.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, someone's playing Doom Eternal. Not gonna say their name, but they're playing Doom Eternal.
All right. Well, I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
We should wrap it up. We're pilot episode 1 of a maybe podcast.
Yeah, maybe podcast. So this is a test run. So for those who listened to the podcast, thank you. What?
Who is listening?
We got a couple people on chat,
I died there.
but I can't know who they are. I just can't names.
Oh.
But thank you
Brian.
for
Thank
you
Jonathan,
guys
for
for
joining our podcast.
Frank the cat.
Frank the cat. Yeah. But yeah, so next time we'll have a better structure and we'll actually, follow the points.
A decent structure.
Yeah. But this is the test. Thank you for.
We really don't know what we're doing here.
not yet.
We'll
Not
get
yet,
somewhere
yeah.
at some point. I'll open up an Excel sheet.
I finished almost the entire Shadowkeep. while we were
Sarah was just like deep into
Focus.
Shadowkeep, so she wasn't really like contributing much. But that's okay.
Damn. Are you saying she didn't contribute to this beginning?
I'm saying she was the
dude.
background voice, the editor voice.
Damn. Sarah, that's on record. That's on stream, dude.
It is on
I
stream.
know where you sleep.
You could take that to court tomorrow and win all of that he has.
Courts are closed tomorrow.
That's horrible. Anyways, we've already said goodbye like 3 times, and I'm gonna say let's.
You were asking how Zoom was earlier. This is how Zoom is. You awkwardly say bye for at least 2 minutes.
Yeah. Do you guys want to run
Yeah.
a strike?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end it right now. So thank you guys for watching.
We'll do
This
some other
will be
things.
on YouTube
Let's do one more next week, Saturday
On the-
or Friday.
on the
We'll find out.
Tacohell. We'll find out a schedule. Tacohell YouTube. It'll be I don't know. I can't really put it in the description of the stream, can I?
No.
But yeah. All right.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Get out. Go home.